welcome to the stream. It's me. Hi. We're going to be doing the Archon quests and maybe pulling for Shao if we get good luck today. And yeah. Other than that, I'm gonna have my mic off. So yeah. And that's all I wanted to say. Let's go. How do I turn this off again? Right.
What should I try this? The nightlife here is so vibrant.
You're kidding me, right? Well, let's do this real quick. I think there's, no matter how I think I'm able to get over there from here, and I might that's snorkel link. I don't know where I am. Alright, we're here.
So, are you
Zinc
buying or not?
It's a literal. Huh? It's Zing Show. Really? That's a shocker. Never thought the Guhua Geek would be a writer. was reading something funny.
Interesting for the protagonist to discover their abilities. The new book from Yai Publishing House is out. Come take a
Oh,
look.
it's Zinxel.
Just as I planned.
Zinxel's the character. Right? Wait, why would Zinxel be in this? Now I need to Google it. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to Google it. Oh. That's not small. That's not a big area at all. I think I can do this just fine on my own. Now we have to do side quests. Wow. Never thought I would get this far. While I'm at it, I should probably do my daily commissions. Nah. I'm half tempted to set them back to non-stat. It's easier to navigate. I'm trying to get rid of those as quickly as possible. Don't ask why. Whoa, you can't. I'm dumb. Wait. I don't know, I'm tired. It's been a long day at school. It takes so long to load. Hmm.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Both those characters.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well?
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
500 million?!
What?
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
That's great!
I think I know
but
where.
is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little,
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
You didn't let me finish.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around! Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over
Um,
The Sealy got to here and then disappeared.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Understood.
I'm here.
I'll be back in a minute.
You
gotta go do
want me
something
on
real
your
quick.
team?
Alright, I'm back.
waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the sunset vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see! Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
I hope these are the stones. Yeah. I really did not need to put Chi-Chi on my team. That's right, I also wanted to hunt for the Geo-Oculi. What is this?
Take your true form!
Probably put Claymore user on my team. You know, I brought Albedo. I think that would work.
Coming to be.
That did barely anything.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this? Manifest! By ordinance divine! Obey! Unleash! You will regret this! In your dreams! of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Oh, it's like a hypostasis almost.
Cryo Incarnate! Unleash!
Oh, this again. Why is there a ruin guard here? I don't like
Is everyone
that.
okay? Look! The Celia's disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first. Obey! Manifest!
Rise.
Obey!
No, I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you.
Coming to be!
Take cover! Manifest! By ordinance divine!
Moments of birth!
Everybody stand back! Obey! Manifest!
Witness my great undertaking!
Go.
Out of the way! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Unleash!
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Obey!
When will enough be enough?
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Manifest! Do your master's bidding! I'm going in! Obey! Windblade!
Live!
Go.
Manifest! Unleash!
Moment of birth. Ha, ha. Coming to be. Yeah.
Life goes on.
Burst for it.
Manifest!
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Windblade! By ordinance divine, unleash! Obey!
They're ruined guys.
Coming
I
to
don't
be.
like the fact that I
Witness my
had
great
to say that in
undertaking.
plural.
Everybody stand! Manifest! Oh, shit!
Moment of birth. Live.
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Coming to be. Yeah. Ha. 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 Ha.
Obey! Do your master's bidding!
Look, over there! Could that be the sunset vermilionite? Is this it? Is this the sunset vermilionite? It's so huge! That's true.
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe. You seem to know.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
Hold on a sec. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? But if we don't activate it, how...
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are. You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the Plaustrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself?
Huh?
A Adepti super strength much. We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Oh, it's right outside of the Golden House. Speaking of the Golden House, shouldn't we fight Child?
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's gotta be one of those
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing, so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item.
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhua and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest plastrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found?
In truth, it is the finest piece of plastrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Shenhua! Shenhua! Just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises!
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So, whenever Paimon gets praised,
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
Shenhua?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift...
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed.
Okay. If you insist.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to...
Hi there! Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers, either. Visitors, so business...
Great!
One of your rooms... Here are your keys.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. Well, Hyman's gonna... Let's buy one for
All right. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door. Mm-hmm. See you tomorrow.
Hey! Isn't that Cloud Retainer? Let's go inside.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhe too?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
Cool. So, calling her Shenhe feels...
Her Adeptus name. Why
don't...
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
Oh, right. What? You knew already? So is...
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are...
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
That sounds so
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhe might have...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shenhe may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her. Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well. It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shen-He's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check—
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the Ningguang once made a bold assertion. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
So, Shen-He isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus.
I kinda cut Paimon off right there.
Hey, so, Shen-He,
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you, so I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me. After all, Master is very talkative.
Sorry, Shen-He. Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title friend very much indeed.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list. But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going. After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly. Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
I gotta admit, I like Shinha, but I don't think I'm gonna pull for her just yet. I'm gonna wait until I get Xiao.
Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Bywin! And hey, Beto! And hey! Person Paimon doesn't know?
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Beto? You're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is... sorry, not sure we've met.
Shenhua. I am their... friend.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plastrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side.
Wow. So it looks like the 3 of us are competitors now.
Paimon.
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her win.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think?
Sounds great, but how does that change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yun. The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. Alright, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Su Ling if he's heard of them. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang, Yunjin?
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
Ooh, what's the opera called?
The opera is a labor... It's called...
Yes, I did just skip that. I did not care. I do not care. Oh, okay. Well.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf? Or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry. My brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself. So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber. The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium. If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions. It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market. I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation also takes place on that mount. I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there. I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic, towering peaks, and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Cool. A hero?
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me."
What a nasty piece of work!
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
No!
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor. Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world.
It kinda reminds me of Shinha's backstory, from what Cloud Retainer said.
And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends.
I really like this story.
Oh, do you now?
But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the Divine Damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's...
burst forth.
I should probably change what party I'm using.
Wheel of Life. Fast. Windblade! This should be enough Star Splinter Iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Huh. He did.
Hello, sir. We were just...
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Shenhua, Yunjin.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shenhe. You're alive. I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. But I think you can find some This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Huh? You know that?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay. Then let's see what...
I like how it tells me on the map where I can get things, you know?
The remains of a god, an abandoned village, Mount Tianheng.
Oh my god.
Does this mean that the true story of the divine damsel of devastation happened right here? In this? The time frame certainly matches. So it seems we're in... Huh. What's this? So, now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an Adeptus, and she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier. According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple, and she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it.
This sure changes things.
It looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium. Let's have a look over there. This is it! So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Subrosium! Let's go back and tell Shen...
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired Adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. Well, we all know how that story ended. I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti. So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhe, we're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look! This tells us how to find Subrosium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake!
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something just now, in the village.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version. My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
Don't worry. I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! Let's go!
Oh my god, so demanding.
We can't let someone else beat us to it!
Person. That has to be Xiao. Oh my god!
What brings you here? Have they found a solution to the danger in the sea? Ningguang didn't tell you. Something has happened in Guyan Stone Forest. According to the contract, as an Adeptus, I should not get involved for now.
I love you.
But these things can be unpredictable. I have a contingent. Only a single mountain lies between here and Liyue Harbor.
Right.
If things get out of control, I will defend this place myself.
Okay. You don't happen to know where it is I can find what I'm like, oh, right over there. Oh, yeah. Oh, looks like Nautilus Jade.
That's everything we need! Let's head back and report in!
Okay, Shao.
Paimon curious if Beto's made any progress.
I'll be back for you, baby. Hold on. Let me mark the area. Hold on. No. Hold on. I am severely disappointed in myself that I just did that. Coca Goat. I'm still mad at Child for the whole Coca Goat thing. He was laughing at me. How dare he? Am I disappointed in myself for marking that area? Yes. Am I gonna leave it though? Maybe.
Oh, goodness.
So,
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing?
Yeah.
I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next.
I'll sort that out.
Oh? You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils. When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti sigils to her. Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all. But either way, I'm very glad to have met you. And I'll take care of those Adepti sigils.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make...
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us.
Oh my god. I feel like I have some sort of important things weighing on my shoulders. They're 5 stars. It'll be nice to see the Jade Chamber again. Actually up in the air. I kind of missed it. And so far, looking so good. Oh, what if we failed? It looks like it's almost done. Ningguang, please. Please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. Please don't disappoint me. And why are you building it right by the golden house? What if I wanted to fight Child?
Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Oh, already? All 3 of you found them together. Okay, I see. The Wondercores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners. I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement—
What? It's over already?
So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our 3 winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber.
Huh? Where's Beidou?
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with—
Alright then. Guess we'll head on. This has been a lot.
I'm going to cry. I'm gonna cry. I had to check my battery real quick. Ooh. Ooh.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky. Thank you all for your work.
Yeah!
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement.
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your—
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
Oh, a traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my play when the time comes.
Okay.
You're next. What is your question? I should clarify. I do not know your brother's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Wow. You're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well.
Managing a successful business is not if you want to know how—
Wow.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me rebuild the Jade Chamber, and I intend to repay you handsomely for it. So I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
What?
Oh, great! So next time we run out of Moro, we just need to come to— No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Yes, this...
Thank you. But I don't have an...
Are you sure? This is a...
Yeah, just don't wait...
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in...
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Huh. A sense of belonging?
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it, it always requires a reason. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
Ooh.
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet. I'm a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou! It's your turn! Do you have a question for Ningguang?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest. Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about.
Ningguang forced Beidou to help. Wow.
It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millelith have set up an ambush.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
Huh?
Ningguang, what are you talking about?
Shao was there for
You'll
a
see
reason.
when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know.
Oh no.
When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
Oh, they think I used Geo. Oh no, not Osayo again.
Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming!
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepta.
No.
Huh?
In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone!
Huh? Ka-ching! Got you?
All hands! Tsunami incoming!
that? Wait! A giant wave!
Ron, you pitching something? Oh no! Her back! It's broken! Not my time to break it. Oh, thank you, Shinha.
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
Shinha, come on! Oh my god! Oh, that's the weapon I have on touching. The perfect weapon for her. Shinha! The cutscene though! But...
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly
she
see
have
this as a great
3
risk.
health bars?
People of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
We're out too!
3 health bars. What is she, a boss from SAO? Oh no. I don't like this.
Manifest!
How did it do that bad of damage? I mean, Child's done worse. Hold on. Yeah, my controller's charging. Oh, not the ramen! It's enough.
Windblade!
Come on. Go up. Where are you?
Unleash! Obey!
Rise.
A better boss fight than that happened in freaking the first time I was doing live stream for the
Windblade!
I'm afraid. Woo! I'm playing as pt2.
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
me.
Oh, you poor thing, man.
Manifest! Unleash! Manifest! Cryo Incarnate!
Windblade!
Now it looks like only one of them has health? Or all three of them still? No! No! Chi-Chi!
I didn't feel...
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her.
Oh no. I'm cold.
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Thank you.
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help. On behalf of the entire Millelith, thank you for your service.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance, we must be prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more arduous. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking. You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time.
Yeah, first time we should have kicked
Hence, on
Tui out.
balance,
Yeah.
one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough.
I'm joking.
But there will no doubt be further trials to come in the future. Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
Shenhe, One saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child. In fact, one has many fond memories of Shenhe's childhood that she may be interested to hear about.
Oh no.
There'll be no need for that.
Is it a rerun of what happened with Ganyu? Oh, I feel so bad for Ganyu, but it's a rerun of that.
Oh. They are all like this.
Aww.
Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be going homeward now.
Oh wow,
Please.
she's mad.
Have a good rest. Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis. This banquet must be the most spectacular ever.
Okay, if we're gonna go get rest, and I'm gonna do the luck system real quick. Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh my god! The Jade Chamber! Oh, it feels so weird seeing that. But I want to go to Shao for a minute. Just for a minute. Ooh, can I teleport to the Jade Chamber? Oh, I can teleport to the Jade Chamber. But I want let's see if he's still there. I didn't mark that as a point. But I can go over there whenever I feel like it. So right now I'm gonna do the luck system. Actually, right now as it's loading, I'm gonna make sure the dog didn't make a mess. Hold on. No. Oh no! My controller! It's dying! I want to see if Shao is still over here. Where was I? Okay, I was right up here and I could see Shao was over. Are those treasure hoarders really? I think he's over. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. No! Baby! How dare you? Who is that a person? No, it's not. What am I doing? I need to worry about my task at hand. I want to find him real quick to make sure he's Wait, what if he's at wants you in? As the usual. Of course, that's where I'm going to be pulling for him at. Want you in. With the almond tofu. Man, I thought he would show up because I mentioned almond tofu. I think this is around where I found this stuff. And showers. Where am I? Where was I? I need to go back to the area. What if he's higher up and just watching me? Man. I want jerk. Ah! That actually worked. Oh my god. Well, I saw him over. Was it too much when I said I love you? I think I wasn't. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a dang minute. Okay, I was over here. I gotta remove this. And I looked over. Yeah. Oh my god. Come on. He's not over here. What a way to break my heart, dude. Well, no need for that. I need to go to Inazuma for a minute. And then I'm gonna go and finish that quest. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. The music is so beautiful. I wonder if I get a good fortune today. If I don't, then I'm going to be upset. Really? Really? Now. Now! I think that's good. So I'm going to pull for Shao. I'll be at almost 80 pity from this. So I think I'm getting pretty close. Where am I gonna get a lavender melon in Liyue? Nowhere. Nowhere, that's right. Nowhere. So I have to go. What is that? What was that? I did the hack. I don't know. I'm tired. I want to go back to bed. I have no idea where lavender melon is. So, if I do remember, there was a lavender melon tree somewhat remotely near Inazuma City. Look how beautiful it is. Right, the victory feast, But first, require thinking and memory, which alright, it's charging, and I do not want to get attacked by these silly trolls. No. 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 I said no! Where is the lavender melon tree that I so happen to barely remember being here? My lips are going chapped really badly. Ow. It hurts. It's painful. Yesterday when my bottom lip split open and it started bleeding. Of course I gotta find chapstick. No, do not go towards the quest. Go towards the lavender melon trees. If I have to call one of my Inazuman characters to sniff out the lavender melons, I will. Where are they? Where would they be? Okay, this is really taking me off net. There. See, I knew it was around Inazuma City. I knew it was on Narukami Island. Y'all doubted me. Alright. Before the victory feast thing, I need to go to Liyue and do something. I can make 60 pulls today, and I'm going to pull for Xiao right now. After I cook almond tofu and go to Wanshu and go to the top area, yada 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 yada. But I just did the lock system, I got lucky. I hope I get shot. I can't believe I never got that. I can only make 30 packs. Oh wait, no. Well, now that I made a bunch of almond tofu. This happened last time! Oh, please don't. Please, please, please. I want Shu. I don't want to lose the pity, the 50-50 pity again. I'm going to cry. then I'm gonna freak out if I actually do get him. Yeah. No, quit running into the wall, you dummy. Freaking, okay. And now that I'm up here, I got the almond tofu, I got the wish system. I can buy one more wish real quick. Oh, stressful. Alright. I'm closing my eyes. Alright. Okay. Really? I shouldn't even be that mad about it. I'm going to cry. Okay, again. Ooh? Okay, I can put that on Chow if I get him. Oh. Woo! Got her. Alright. I'm gonna go to the shop again and not spend the primo gems, but pretty close. I was saving up my wishes for Shao, you know? Another Ningguang constellation, okay. I can feel my heart racing right now. I only have a couple more chances to try and get him. Alright. Please. Yes, I did just do that. Alright. Again. I'm gonna get her C6 soon. Okay. 2 more. Please? Oh, sorry. I should have saved up my wishes. I only got 1 more. Oh, no. I could maybe get another one, but I highly doubt it. I'm sad now. That's what I get.
Let me guess where you're from.
But hey, where is Ningguang? Constellation. And Chanyu. Ruining my pity for Xiao. Thanks a lot, Mona. I'd rather have that. She needs a... I wonder which one would be better. Hold on. Now I have actual weapons to compare it to. Yeah, the Favonius Lance would be better for Xiao. So you're going to get the one that I'm not putting on Xiao. And yeah. Time to teleport over here and then cry. Because I don't get it. I should have pulled within a multiple day span and not all at once. What was I thinking? I'll take the extra $25 I have left over and buy another thing for the PlayStation and get more wishes. What do I want more? More wishes or the Kaching outfit?
Wow! Everyone's already seated!
Eventually,
it's Paimon's first time attending a banquet!
All of you here are those who don't drink alcohol.
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing.
Sure have. I hear she's going to perform.
Hey, look!
批贯，到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
What did you think? Personally, I thought I sang rather well.
It was beautiful. Paimon wants to learn too.
It was wonderful. Also, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the Divine Damsel of Devastation is a more nuanced tale than ever. The play has an ending, but life goes on. I believe you will find a way to fit in Liyue Harbor.
Thank you. I think I found the opportunity I needed to change.
Ms. Yun, here you are. Great to see you. Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Yeah, that's it, like an Adeptus. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The Divine Damsel herself. And look who else we have here, the illustrious traveler. Well, I'll be. This was definitely worth showing up for. Let me pull up a chair, all right? We'll all have a friendly chat, get better acquainted.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you'd prefer to finish your drink via the orifice of your own choice.
Uh-oh, this feels all too familiar. Shenhe's back to her old self again.
Hey, what are you doing?
Calm down, Shenhe. Calm
down. Okay, are there any more of the quests? No, that's it. It's nice to see the Jade Chamber again. And over Liyue Harbor. I wonder, can I go inside the Jade Chamber? Who all is here? Shinha, Ningguang, and her. Well, so what happened? I still don't have enough things to buy more wishes. Hold on, I think I can still... Do I have any money on my account anymore? No. What's that now? That was fun. I wonder. Oh, I should have thought that. I should probably do my daily commissions. It was really worth it to teleport me closer to Liyue Harbor, but not teleport me onto the ground.
All tasks have been handed out. Gaze out upon the sea. So inside of me.
What is story quest? Man. Almost there, almost there.
Who's that skulking around?
I'll do a bit of exploring. I'm trying to up my reputation in Liyue anyway. Why is it so cold in here? I shouldn't have pulled at all. I hope I can go to Walmart soon. And then I'm going to savor those foods for another day.
Howdy. Please, get straight on in.
I don't remember what pity I'm at. I hope it's good, because I made all this almond tofu. Hold on. I only have 5 wishes on this one. What time is it? 6:30. Mom should be getting home in about an hour. Whenever I go to Hot Topic, I make
Another test
Be
subject.
gone!
Suffocate!
Windblade!
Want a taste of my hammer? Have a little taste! This is the wrong test subject.
Windblade!
Should replace my hammer.
Life goes on.
Add Ast... Thank you for Add Astro...
Alright, well, I'm going to, if I can get my character front, I'm going to end the stream, and I'll pick it back up. I'll pick up the stream again, I don't know when. And we'll enjoy this with this life. And, yeah, see ya.